What has just happened in the Premier League, bro? Oh my god. EZE joins Arsenal, £60 million. As EZE preferred AFC, Arsenal FC, over Spurs. Now this is huge news. Arsenal win, race over Tottenham. Been in advanced talks for days, but never sealed. Oh my god. We are going to talk about EZE, Arsenal, Spurs, and what this means for the Arsenal players and the Tottenham players. Ladies and gentlemen, what has football prepared for us again? EZE to Arsenal in one day? They were... Wait, let me search this up. Fabrizio Romano, when did he post about EZE? Oh my god. Oh my... 30 minutes. Here we go. 30 minutes ago. Here we go, yeah? 2 hours ago. Arsenal are in talks with Eberechi EZE. They signed him in 1 hour and 30. And Spurs have been trying to sign him the whole summer. Now Arsenal is moving different. This is unlike Arsenal and the mostly unlike Arteta. Arteta snatching him. Yeah, this is Spurs. And Arteta went, give me this. He's mine. Eberechi EZE to Arsenal is a crazy transfer for 60 million quid as well. Big fee, but EZE, talented player. Wasted potential at Spurs, in my opinion. He has more in his game than Spurs. No disrespect to Spurs, but disrespect to Spurs. Like, let's be honest, Spurs is not a bigger club than Arsenal at this age. Footballing wise, definitely not. And Arteta just put his balls on the table and said, I am winning this Premier League. After a pretty cheeks performance against Manchester United when they won just 1-0. But you know why they just didn't have that much attacking wise? Because Saka, it wasn't his day. Gyökeres stink up the place. First game though. But this is the reason, buddy. The worst attacker on this team. Gabriel Martinelli. EZE to Arsenal. You know what that means? Martinelli. Saudi is calling. And this is what Mikel Arteta is doing. This is what Mikel is doing. Mikel, get this bum out of your club. Arteta needs to sell him for 30 mil. I don't care. Sell him now and have backup as anybody else from the academy. And they are better than Martinelli. Have Nwaneri, switch with them. I don't care. Either way, even if he's not leaving, this bum is leaving the starting 11 and Eberechi EZE is joining Arsenal. He's definitely starting at left wing, 10, doesn't matter, floater, behind the striker, he's starting for Arsenal. Let me just tell you that. Because this transfer actually was sparked, I think it was sparked by the Havertz news that he is injured with some knee injury, I think, and Arsenal have said they have to go in the market, and boy, they did. They snatched it off for Tottenham. Now, what does it mean for the Cock Club? The Cock Club now needs to sign a new player. Because this is how they're looking now. Your rival, your next door rival, yeah, London rivals, Arsenal, the London derby, they snatched your target, who was your target for a month, for months. They wanted to sign him for months. It was almost done. Look at this. EZE to Spurs. Look at this. It was done. It was almost done. Wait a minute. Where is it? Spurs fans thought EZE was coming to the Tim Pot Club, bro. They're already getting clowned. I can't even find it because the news have flooded Twitter. Everybody is gonna clown Spurs over this transfer. This, footballing wise for Spurs, really bad. EZE would have made this team way better. And with the injury of Madison, who seems to be out for the whole season, it's a ACL or a torn ligament, I don't know, something like that, a really bad injury, you needed EZE. And the recent talks with Savinho, which I'm now gonna search up, suspect that Savinho is not leaving City, that they not Spurs 80 million bid for Savinho coming in tomorrow. It is true, they are going to have to splash money now on Savinho because City backed off a little bit of the deal. Tottenham also backed off because they thought they were getting EZE. No, now this changes everything in the Premier League. I'm gonna call it the domino effect. One piece falls, other pieces start falling as well. Savinho is now the primary target of Spurs. I'm sure about that. Or they go steal Wissa from Newcastle. That's a possibility. Let's just say Spurs go ahead and buy Savinho for bombastic money, yeah? Then City is getting Rodrygo 99%. 99%, I'm sure, if City sells Savinho, they are getting Rodrygo. Changes the whole league. Now, Arsenal don't need anyone. They don't need anyone now. I don't think they need anyone. And I do think that Eberechi Eze might be might be the final piece to win the league. Because of course there's Liverpool, City, all of these teams. This means the whole Premier League changes. Every club can be affected by this. Spurs splashing money, Arsenal splashing money, Newcastle have to get the Wissa deal done. Because I'm genuinely thinking Spurs can go for Wissa now. Spurs can go for Wissa. And Rodrygo might be bye-bye of my club. Just yesterday, we were all thinking, yeah, he's riding bench the whole season. Rodrygo is riding bench because Tottenham didn't buy Savinho, because they're getting EZE, and City don't really want to sell him. Does City want to sell Savinho, though? Does that mean Spurs have to go for Wissa and fuck up Newcastle? Genuinely, football is the greatest thing of all time. And the best thing from this for Arsenal is this. Martinelli has to leave the club. He's the worst player that gets paid 200k on average at weekly wages. This guy gets 200k or more. I don't even know his wage because I would be crying every single night that I'm not a footballer and this guy is playing for Arsenal. This club should be ashamed. You were working on EZE for months. For months they were links even last season with both of you guys. Arsenal went out of the race. No, Havertz gets injured, Arteta says, done, I'm getting EZE. This is crazy. I'm genuinely, this is on the same path where if now Savinho goes to Spurs and City by Rodrygo, this could be the best Premier League race of all time. Because now the left wing problem for Arsenal is no longer there. They cannot be making any excuses. He can play left wing. He can float as a 10 to the left side, or he can be behind the striker. He can play in the midfield. He does that. He scores goals. He gets assists. He's a talented player. But now, what if Spurs signs Savinho and he balls out for Spurs? And Rodrygo is gonna be the best player in Premier League if he signs for City. That's my opinion. That's my take. This is the biggest domino effect in the Premier League and in world football. Because City with Rodrygo, that's world football level transfer. Just because they get the money from Savinho, from Spurs. Just because they don't get EZE. And EZE goes to Arsenal. This is one of the craziest transfers, and as you can see, it's popping on Twitter. I'm sure you're gonna be seeing the reactions of other people, but yeah, I tried to do it as soon as possible because when I saw this, I literally gasped at my phone. I was like, what the hell is happening, man? But anyways, let me know what you think of this transfer, what Spurs should do, what City is gonna do, and who is gonna win the Premier League title. Put it down in the comments below. Sorry, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.